Howdy Howdy, this is Blue Otter. Today we are working on Megaquarium level 10 in Megalopolis, and we just reached rank 20. We unlocked the mega filter, or the auto feeder. We are working on unlocking the mega tank, which involves having to unlock several fish. We have unlocked we're working on the Mandarin Dragonet, and then I will be working on the other two. But one of the things that we unlocked this last session was the auto feeder. So one of the things about the auto feeder that's really cool is the fact that it allows us to automatically feed the fish, and it will and then so we don't have to send our employees chasing after the feeding the fish all the time. Instead, we can work on just having them maintain the equipment. So there's the Mandarin Dragonet. We're going to look at, I need the blue spotted ribbon tail ray, which I think is an earlier one, and then I need the sun montipora, which I do not even know. I don't know what that is, so we're gonna look. I've got the marlins. I know great white sharks can't live forever. In an aquarium, they actually do need to have a lot of open space that aquariums just can't accommodate. The only great whites that they've managed to keep in aquarium, I think the longest anyone has been able to keep them in is maybe about 6 weeks, and it was basically like a baby, so not even a full-size one. All right, so we're looking for the blue spotted ribbon, the sun manipora, and neither one of those. There's the blue spotted ribbon tail ray, which we will go ahead and unlock, or work towards unlocking. So I'm going to go through, and we're going to actually, because I know I want just saying we're going to do, I think it's under special equipment. There we go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually be able to delete that, and we'll be able to come here, and then we just select this, and we want this to be the green pellet, and it feeds the green pellet. And now we don't have to worry about this tank at all, because this will feed them and it looks like it has a capacity for 50 green pellets refilled at the beginning of each day. So I have plenty of space for that. Alright, so our next one that we're going to do is we're going to delete this orange, and we're going to add an orange. It does take a little bit of a setup. So you can see that it changed color to orange. This one requires, let's see, what does everyone eat? We have orange, krill, and zooplankton. So I would actually need, for this one, I would have to do 1, 2, 3. Now, right now, they're not picked. They're nothing. So here we have, I have orange pellet, I did not say green pellet, I said orange pellet. This one is going to be krill. And then the middle one is going to be zooplankton. And I've got 3 tanks that now it's additional equipment, but I don't have to worry about feeding them. And so this is really a benefit to having the same type of food. So this one, there we are. I was like, I don't know why we're doing that. All right. So it does have to be on a platform. So we are going to do a platform. And you can see here is, does it have to, oh, it has to go like right here. So there is how you would attach it to a to one that requires a platform. All right, so now we're going to look, and we're looking for that sun Manipura. And it would be nice if it says, yeah, I know I need at least 2. One thing that would be helpful is if I looked over here and it said it's in this rank. Some of these, just the fish are just always so beautiful, and between the developer and the, it's cute. Between the developer and the people who have created numerous workshop items, these are really fantastic animations. Okay, I did not see it here either. And I don't really want to have to look it up, but I may have to. We're looking for the sun. Watch it be like the one level 3 that I didn't unlock or something. So we're looking. Zebra mussel was the one that I was thinking I was going to have to put it together. I am looking it up. Is it? I want to it is a coral. Okay, it is I'm looking at and okay, but it at least shows me what picture to look for. His rank 11. I'm blind. Okay, it's right there. All right. All right, so we have that. So we can put this right. So one of the things we can do is, I mean, we can add to it, what does this eat? A little eats. Awesome, so we have those. We're going to do the... Alright, so we're going to... see. Insufficient different species. Okay. It is wanting to have some kind of a different species, so we can... I can definitely accommodate that. I can throw a... Here, have a Nemo that... Nemo number 4. Alright. You eat... What again? Live... Try to shrimp. I don't think... Okay, well, Nemo eats orange pellets, so we can at least feed that. So there are some benefits to it that, but if it's anything that requires any kind of skill or special, then you're not going to be able to access that. So what do these things eat? These eat crab. So see, like this, I would not really be, because these require skill to feed. Technically, I mean, we could try, but I mean, technically, it's not going to do the supplements. And if I do this, I could do crab. But there's no guarantee that that would actually, because it does require skill to feed them. These guys, what do these guys eat? They also eat crab. So we could do the same thing. We could try the same thing. The worst that could happen is it doesn't work. And then other than that, it would just, I mean, they're not going to bill us for anything that doesn't go in. So what that would do is, if this works, it means that I would only need someone to go around and feed the supplements. But one of the advantages to this is that it means that really the only thing that's going to be people are going to be needing to do is feed the animals that need additional help versus ones that don't. So I can, for instance, take this, come over here, put in an auto feeder, and I have So they eat orange. They're all the same type of animal. So we have orange. And that's going to feed them. So this goes really well when you have a single animal tank. So awesome. We've got that. So now what we need to do is we need to create our tank. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come over here to rank 12, and I'm going to do this because I just need to kind of push it off as much as possible. I am just going to select different animals so that I can be researching. One of the things that I plan to do is I'm going to let this continue to run after I finish, and I'm going to unlock everything so that when I go through and do the final walkthrough, it will be just me going through and I won't have to worry about being interrupted. So this is, and we're just going through right now, and they're all green. So we're going to come over here. It is important to make sure that you do fill these up. And here we can... Do I already have... I already have one zooplankton. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually delete that one. We're going to move this one over here. And we're going to add 1, 2, because I believe I saw that this has one that eats orange, and then one that eats green. All right. So with that, we are going to look at some of these fish that we've unlocked. We're going to look at not in the aquarium because I want to specifically focus on what I don't have. These can't be with another one that's green. This one, he's a bully. Anyway, all right, so we're going to, hold on. So this one, he eats animals 6 through 11, and this guy starts at 12. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. What do you need? You need some rocks. We're gonna do rocks. In aquarium, everything. We're gonna do. That's great. There we go. So there are some rocks. And there we go. All right. All right. So we are going to, okay, so first off, I need to check and see. Not in the aquarium, cold water, because or not cold water. Alright, how much vegetation do you need? You need 6. Really? That's... alright, we're going to do... Alright. Alright, pick our next research. We are going to do the mega pump. Oh, because we also need more filtration. Awesome, we've been looking forward to this. We're going to do filters. Actually, no, these are combined filters. We're going to do the large mega. And then we can do a large mega right there. And then we can pause this. We're going to delete those 2. And we're going to replace those with this large mega nitrate. Still not enough because they need a lot of filtration. Alright, so we need, for this, we need the large pump. And we're going to take that and link that in there. Of which we're going to add 1, 2, and then we're going to add large triple. We're gonna add another, and we will do another where we can have right there, and we'll do a, that is enough. So we've got a lot of filtration over here, but that is also a lot of water that is going through. Alright, so let's go through and we're going to expand here where we're going to try to see what we can do as not a terrarium, not a beach tank. So we are day 194. We are going to do as much as I really like to have I really would like to see, we have specialty tanks, we have large tanks. We could theoretically do maybe a small tunnel. That's not quite what I envisioned. I know it's me being picky. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do a regular deep wall, deep observation tank. We can do as wide as we can and out. And actually, if we just do it one more short, that's probably going to be a mistake. But then we can center it right here. And then that way we can put a wall right there. And we can add our little ramp up. And then we can start adding our rays, although let's see, does the ray does not require, but the ray is going to be 17. So we need a ray, and that's not going to be too big. We're going to pause it while we put these in. Oh, I need 2 of these. So yeah, this is going to have to be a bigger tank. We're going to sell this. Yeah, because it's going to have to be a bigger tank. So we're going to have to come over here and we might no, I'm really not gonna be able to. Okay, so we can do one more. We'll do one more tank over here. We're going to do the only tank that I'm going to be able to house this in is either a large tunnel tank, which could be nice, although we do have several tunnels already in existence. So that's 144. Okay, let's take this as a step-by-step. What do we need in here? We need a copper band, which I've actually got in here somewhere. Which is it under? Where is my copper band? I thought I had unlocked. I might not have unlocked the copper band. I have a copper band and I only need 1. So what I can do is I can come over here and I can actually swipe my copper band. So my copper band butterfly fish requires 5. And I can actually swipe him. I'm fine with that. I can sleep comfortably with that. We are going to have alright, so with that we have 5. We have 2 of these ribbon tail rays, which will go to 17. I'm going to round that up to 20. So that's going to say 40. So I need 45. A mandarin dragonet is 3. And I need 2 of those. So with that was what, 25. So that's 30. And then I need the sun Monopore. So which has to have 20. So I really need 30. Right, because this does not take up, this just has light. That's 3, so that's gonna be 6. That's, I said 40, because it's 20, 40, 45, 50. So I need a tank of at least 50. Which would be this tank as is, and what we could do is we could even just we could do we could do that, and it's just this little tiny bit of a tank. So it still has that same minor size. We can also make it where we're gonna have what can I do? All right, so we're gonna do hold on, gotta figure out how I was gonna do this. Okay, now I know what we're doing. We're doing that, and then this is gonna come right here, and we're just gonna come down. So I will be able to at least feed 1 fish with, I will be able to do at least 1 with special equipment with the auto feeder. I will be able to do at least that much. 1 fish type with that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to first, before we move that, we're going to, because this is going to be a warm tank, we're going to try to see what I can add, and we're going to have to do 1 more pump. We're going to have to do a bit of a larger pump. Because from here we might be able to start adding it into the filter. So there is that. Everything is looking fine. What do you mean you can't access it from the... Oh, I know why. Because I only made this. Okay. I see what I did. There we go. And they can actually do a turnaround on that, so I'm not too worried about that. But that does enable them to access this from this side if we need to actually access that. Since we do now have heat, we have sufficient. So we are going to move We're gonna grab our copper band butterfly, so this way we're not having to do anything, do additional research, because I don't remember where he is. We're going to add 2 blue spotted ribbon tails. So we have 1, 2. I have a lot of rocks. We can very quickly, we're going to add, I should probably wait and see what all the requirements are going to be. But I feel pretty confident that I can add the velvet horn and get at least a little bit in there. Okay, so we can close that. And then we will also get a caves. We'll do a pitted rock column. That should finish that out. Maybe. Okay. We're going to do small rock, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to this. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if this is going to work, because there's the lights. I am going to need a mega light, and I don't know if, yeah, that was what I was concerned about. So it's not gonna work because, of course it's not. So we're gonna pause. We're gonna move this back over here. Yeah, we'll survive. So we do have to go in with the deep well tank that I was thinking about, the deep observation. There are some other ones. There's a deep corner. No, we can just do the deep observation, and it needs to be so that's really the same size. So we're going to just take everything out of here. I'm not clicking on it for that. I'm clicking to move them. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to take this and we're going to actually add this tank, so everything will be hunky-dory. We do have the rocks and the lugworm. We also need to get the Mandarin Dragonet. So we have 1, 2. The semi-poro, so we're gonna have a 1 and a 2. And then we need to get 11 cave and 8 rock. Should be the $11 cave and 8 rock. So we're going to add 1 and 2, and that should be sufficient. But no, because we need, that's not enough rock. We need There we go. That should be, no. More. Okay. Now I need 20 lights. Which right there. We are going to sell that tank. We have lugworm, live mias. We're going to live mias. The lugworm. Oh. And naturally the zooplankton. So it actually doesn't matter because I'm not going to be able to do the food thing, but we can add that. So there are 2 stands. So there's a lot of room to give. Unpause this, and then what we can do, that is the lemon shark. We're fixing to open the mega tank, or not the mega tank, this one. So I do need, the only thing is I need a 0.300 ecology, really? Okay. Except I don't think... yeah, these don't add ecology. So what I could do is I could add fish that are going to increase the value of the tank. So like this one would be, but I want small and a lot. So here's one. See, that's science, and I don't want science. We could do... Hold on. What are you classified as? Stony coral. May eat or damage stony coral. No. We could do a finite amount of space. So let's do... We're going to do a gem tank. We're going to add black longnose tang, and we will add no, those are actually, those would probably be perfect for this tank. Do I have the space for it though? For a wimp, 5, I would need 20 space. What is Jim Tang's problem? Okay, fine. We are going to... One, 2, 3, 4, 6. There we go. Tank construction ready to start. You've made an old builder very happy. A deal is a deal. I've made some room in my schedule. Tank construction can start as soon as you are ready. You'll find the mega tank in the tank section on the build menu. The perfect habitat. We are tantalizingly close. A whale shark has been rescued from an illegal slaughterhouse, but there are concerns about releasing it back into the wild. The group responsible for the rescue are willing to donate it to your aquarium, provided that it has the perfect habitat. Whale sharks have a very low survival rate in captivity, so everything has to be perfect. A whale shark needs a lot of room to swim, and rocks and plants would provide good landmarks for it to use when navigating the tank. They are also keen for the shark to be housed with other large, peaceful tank mates, so it isn't completely alone. This is it. Fulfill the requirements for the habitat, and the whale shark is yours. So with that, I do need a lot of rocks. Jeez. These guys are just not happy. So we are going to see if I can add... Actually, that needs 11 more rocks. I don't think I can do that in... The closest I could do is... take out one of those. And... we're gonna do rocks. We can do... That's 37, so that's... I need 6 more. That would be a matter of... hold on. Let's take that one and put him... hold on. Pause. Let me... there. Regular rubble. Right there. Okay, everyone's happy. That gets me just enough rocks to satisfy that tank. So with that, we are going to... we just finished our last tank on that. Could have made it a little bit bigger, would have made it a little easier to fit everything in that we needed to. But with that, this is a bit of a longer session, but we have unlocked the mega tank, and so we will be building for that in our next episode. Thank you for watching.